I'm back. I hope, sort of, kind of this time, I swear, just please something just invigorate me to just like make YouTube videos all the time, because I used to like really like it. It's not that, you know, I still really like it. Like right now I'm sitting here, I'm like, I really like this. You know why I really fucking like it? Because I like fucking talking and not getting interrupted. It's amazing, okay? It never happens in real life. I just get to babble on and people pay attention to me and comment on what I say as if they actually absorbed it. Versus like in real life when you're talking to people, they just like, people take for granted people in front of them and they don't listen, right? I mean, we're all guilty of it, but at least here I can just like ramble and then hi, and you guys listen. I don't get it. I really don't. I have no clue why you guys think what I have to say is in any way engaging, but here we are, okay? I am sorry. I hope that you haven't been upset that I haven't been making videos, and I hope that you, I don't know, you know, I just, I'm sorry. I suck. But I am gonna tell you how I've been feeling about it and where I've been. I've been kind of, sort of in a rut, I guess. We're gonna get to all that, but basically, man, startups are hard, dude. Like, I used to watch Shark Tank. I don't know how many of you guys watch Shark Tank. When I say I used to watch, I mean I just watched it last night, so you know. But like before I had a startup, I would watch it and I'd be like, why are these people just crying on like national television? Like why? Like they get asked one question and they're like, I just, you know, I just think that this trash bag will really revolutionize the world. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people like crying like this? Like, dude, okay. And I can tell you now, after over a year of running this shit and trying to get it started, and it's still not started even though it's so close, I would straight up cry. Like I have cried. I have cried. I have screamed into a pillow over this fucking startup. Not because it's like not working or anything, because it is working, but because it's just not ready yet. And I can't do anything about it that I'm not already doing, and it's just frustrating and hard and way more hard and way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. So I hope it pays off, which leads me into my first point about why I've been making videos. Number one, every time I make a video or stream and it's not about Vooly, I get comments like, why are you doing this instead of Vooly? Where's your startup? Oh, is it just a Ponzi scheme? You're not actually doing anything, are you? And it's just like really demoralizing. And I'm like, ugh, you know, it must look like that, right? From like the outside looking in, unless you're an investor or founder and you're in my Discord and, you know, I'm telling you what's going on and posting pictures and stuff. But for everyone else who's like kind of following the journey, it seems like I'm not doing shit, right? So it's just like, well, I'm just trying to stay off the internet altogether for the most part for a while now, because I just feel like I'm letting people down every time it's not like, it's ready, go here, you know? I'm gonna make a confession, okay? And I'm gonna preface this by saying in no way, shape, or form will I give up on Vooly. It is happening, it will launch, hopefully within the next month. It is that close. I say that every month, but it has been that close for months. It's driving me nuts. Developers, fuck. So in no way, shape, or form am I giving up whatsoever. It is gonna work, it is gonna be badass, and I'm gonna be a female Hugh Hefner, and I'm gonna get all that ass, okay? Just kidding. But when I started this channel, right, I was always wondering like what if about Vooly, because it was a thing I was trying to do while I was in porn with my finance degree. Okay. And so I was never like fully satisfied with just doing YouTube and streaming and gaming, because I felt like I could be doing more, right? And so because of that, especially when I actually started Vooly, I didn't keep streaming consistently, keep, you know, growing this income, growing the income streams. I never tried to make merch, or I never tried to do anything to actually turn this into a bigger thing. And I certainly haven't been consistent enough with like YouTube videos and stuff like that in order to grow this channel more quickly. And a lot of that is because I diverted all those resources into like Vooly. And while I could have been doing both, I had this weird cognitive dissonance, like, because I totally had enough time to be doing streaming and YouTube and Vooly for the most part. Like, I think I would have had a few weeks where I would have to stop doing videos, but it's like there's bursts of work, right? But I felt like such a cognitive dissonance about it, because I was like, I want to be cute YouTube streamer gamer girl, but then I also want to be badass porn CEO money raiser girl. And it's not that they clash directly, they just kind of clash a little. I feel like, you know, it's like, how am I gonna sit here on a stream being like, oh my god, make sure you subscribe, and you know, I play with subscribers sometimes, and oh, here's my Patreon, like, I don't know. And then also be like, and if you want, you can invest in my company for equity, and I've raised X amount of money so far, and you know, it just didn't seem to work. So I was like, well, I'm gonna do the company first, start it, see if I can get it going, and then maybe I'll have time and resources and it won't be so clashy for me to do this more, which I will say, this makes me happier. I think that's the truth. However, I think if Vooly was like working and going and people loved it and it was like making revenue and I was getting more and more studios signed on and just it was becoming a big thing in the porn world, I think that'd make me happy too. So I'm just at this weird, it's not a crossroads because I'm gonna keep doing both. But yeah, that's how I feel. Not that it's justified or anything, but yeah. I kind of just like miss the days before I started Vooly, because you gotta realize, like, I had 10,000 subscribers in like March 2017 when I moved in with my fiance now, and then from March to like November I grew by 100,000 subscribers, which is a lot. It's pretty good. And then in December and January I raised all the money for Vooly. Ever since then I have been really bad with YouTube and consistency and everything like that, because I've been doing the company, and I kept thinking, literally ever since like over a year ago now, I have thought I could launch this in like 3 months. Like, it's been like that long. Like in January I was like, oh, it'll be out by May, and then in May I was like, it'll be out by October. In October it's like, it'll be out by January, and it's just not out yet, and it's not my fault. Well, I mean, it's my fault insofar of like who I've hired and how I've allocated money and all that stuff, but hey, fuck, you know, it is just hard to get people to do what you want on your time, okay? It just really is, especially if you're not like their primary source of income. So I'm just trying to bootstrap this damn startup, and that's where I've been. Not necessarily working 12 hours a day unless it's called for, but sitting there being like, I feel so stupid making a video playing fucking World of Warcraft when I'm supposed to be running a startup. It just feels dumb, okay? Maybe you guys can help me get over this hump, because I really like it. And oh yeah, by the way, I started playing World of Warcraft, so if you want, you can tell me what you want to see about that super nerdy game. I'm a rogue. What's up? I'm pretty good. I'm not amazing, but I'm pretty good. I do Mythic Plus. What's up? Go subscribe to my Twitch channel right now, because I'm actually going to stream after this. Beside all that shit, okay, there's also the damn YouTube algorithm, which used to be better, but now it's like, I don't know if you guys know, but they basically make your channels rated PG-13 or M or whatever, and this is how they solve the whole everyone screaming about monetization thing. So you can make adult-oriented-ish content without the nudity and be monetized, theoretically, not all the time. The problem is, like, you still don't get monetized as much, and YouTube will not recommend a video that is like not as monetizable as other videos that are. So inherently my channel is like, it's just kind of flagged. I just know it is, because there was this like moment in time where I was like 10,000 a month, 10,000 a month, and then it just dropped to 1,000 a month out of nowhere for subscribers. But when I post a video, the engagement is pretty good. It's not like amazing, but I mean, across the board, everyone's engagement is down because of how recommendations work now, which is fine. So I was like, well, maybe I'm boring, maybe I suck, maybe it's just me and you guys don't want to watch me anymore. But then the engagement is like, oh, you kind of do. So I think it's the algorithm for why I'm not growing, because clearly when people find me, they seem to watch pretty decently. So that's been frustrating and demoralizing, especially because it's like, you know, if I'm not making videos consistently, I have this whole library of content, some of which has a lot of views. Like, why isn't that working for me more? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So that's not an excuse, because the solution is just to be more consistent and make all kinds of different content, and I haven't been doing that. So I need to like step up my game clearly if I want to grow on YouTube, which I do, because it makes me pretty happy. I like you guys a lot. It's pretty fun. That's how I've been feeling. That's where I've been. I have literally, I shit you not, I don't just have video ideas now. For like the past month I've been prepping, okay, and I literally have like 30 something videos of like ideas I've had before, all outlined, meaning like I can just sit down and like say it and just without having to like, you know, think or ramble or whatever. Like literally a lot of videos literally outlined, to where I could make like 5 to 10 videos a day right now, easy, no problem. I don't know if you like all of them. They're probably just random shit out of my head because this is the Random Redemption channel apparently. But you know, if you have any special requests of things you want me to throw in there, and like maybe if you have some idea of types of like series content I could do that'll make it easier to be consistent without having to come up with some funny idea all the time, you know, whatever. But that's my plan. You know, I'm back on Twitch. I'm playing World of Warcraft. It's the okay, can I just say, if you guys play WoW, Mythic Plus is the only thing I've ever encountered in gaming that I think I could legitimately be like really good at, like down the line a little, like esports level good at, and they just turned it into an esport, and that's pretty fucking cool. And yeah, I've always kind of wanted to do competitive gaming, but I've never been good enough, but I want to try. So if you want to come watch some WoW shit with me tonight, I'll be doing that. And as far as Luli goes, look out for another startup update after, hopefully this week. There's really not much to say. It's literally 2 things that need to be done, and the fucking thing is ready and works. 2 things. It's 2 things on the back end because we moved our back end over to my own physical servers, and that has been a fucking nightmare. I don't understand why, so I just have to put up with what the developers tell me, and I have no way to validate like if they're lying and just postponing or procrastinating. I don't know, but it's 2 things. I swear to fuck to you, it is 2 things. I just need the media converter up. Need the shit that takes a video and turns it into 4 or 5 formats for the stream to play depending on your connection. So if you're on like Ethernet, you get 4K or 1080, and if you're on mobile, you get 420. And I just need all of my content library split into all those little different qualities, and then it's ready. That's it. And it's not done. And I'm just sitting here waiting until it's done. So yeah, I'll make a more in-depth video about that soon. And I am going to do my best to just fucking make videos now, because I do like it and I miss it, and I miss pre-Vuli Redemption. I miss pre-Vuli RHR. I want to do that. I do. I want to do Vuli too. Honestly, are one of you a shrink? I need a shrink. Can you just tell me what to do with my life here and like how to solve this cognitive dissonance, because it's hard. Actually, I predicted this, by the way. I predicted it. I said, you know, I really want to do this startup, but YouTube makes me really happy. My main issue with the startup thing is relying on other people. I don't like it. I don't know what it is. I don't like relying on people, because you just get let down, and when it happens so many times to me, especially this fucking past year and change, it's like happened a lot, and it sucks. And I don't like it. I like something where it's only me. Like, it's just whether, you know, I do something or not, it's on me. Like, that's how this channel and that's how streaming is, and I miss that a lot. And for now, I'm gonna do that until this damn thing is done, and then I'm gonna do that too, and that's my plan. Let me know if how you guys feel about that. So I'm not quitting. Don't take this as a quitting, just I'm being honest. This is literally like true life. Startups fucking are hard, okay? Bootstrapping startups, even harder. So yeah, that's it for now. Come join me on my stream that I'm gonna start up like pretty soon after I post this video on twitch.tv/RedheadRedemptionPaige. Love you guys so much. Thanks for listening to my motherfucking awesome face. Yeah, okay, bye.